What's good, chat? So today we made $468 on our trading account today. So let's talk about it, man. Let's go over what happened. So boom, this is 7:30 open. So y'all know the vibes. Start at the higher time frame, see what's going on. All right, I'm seeing this. I'm seeing that all right, we came here, we respected this, boom, boom, boom. We're coming down, coming down. All right, bet. So I go down. The 1 hour I'm looking, it's not really giving me too much. When I look at the 15-minute, I see boom, boom, boom. It's giving me structure down. Okay, cool. And I also see this right here. So I see we came. So remember, we always mark out discount. We always mark out discount from the high of the top candle to the low down here. And then we want to see a retracement back in. So I'm seeing how we just rejected off a discount right here. So you know what I want to see. Let's go down to the 5-minute real quick. So I want to see this fair value gap or this fair value gap right here get touched. If these get touched, that is where we're getting. Now, I'm not going to lie, I hesitated because I had some things going on at work, so I did hesitate today. But boom. All right, so what happens as soon as market opens at 7:30, we come right into this fair value gap right here. And what happens? Big move out of that fair value gap, right? Okay, cool. I missed this entry. Most people would be like, "Oh my gosh, I missed the entry." Like, nah, all right, that's cool. I missed the entry. Let's wait for more confirmation. What was my confirmation though? Like, what was like, what could be my next confirmation? What do we have right here? So my bias is already bearish, right? I see a fair value gap right here, right? If we wanted to go higher, what would we do? We would respect this fair value gap on the 3-minute, right? Correct? So watch what happens though. What's the strat? What's the strat? Okay, cool. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. We just, we just, we just inverted this fair value gap. Now, if that's not enough confirmation for you and you want to take something else to get a better trade, what would you do? What happens when a fair value gap gets invalidated? Boom, inverted fair value. It becomes an inverted fair value gap. And what does an inverted fair value gap become? When you come back and test it, it becomes support, right? So watch this. What's the next candle automatically do? Right here. Watch what it does. It comes right here, tests the support, tests as support. This is where we entered. It tested as support, but watch, this isn't why we entered. This is why we entered. What? Big move down. Boom. Stops up here. Stops up here. We can put stops up here now. We can put stops up here. And where do we want to go? So today, what I was looking at, because I just had a feeling we were just going, I just kind of knew we were going to keep going down. So my first target was, where was it at? We already passed it. It wasn't this one, I don't think. Let me go back to it. My target was like low, chat. I'm not going to lie. I had a low target. So pretty much I'm trying to remember where I targeted at, chat. But we had a low target because I was like, okay, I think we're going all the way down to the 4-hour fair value gap. That's what I figured. So I pretty much used standard deviation tool. I don't think I have a tool on here. I have it on my Top Step account. But pretty much just watch what happens. Let's just say boom, boom. So we took, because we got in as soon as, let's say we got in around right here. It's pretty much what we did. And it was great risk to reward. Like, even up here, like, because like I said, I was playing with 2 micros, so I would only lost 250 if that would have hit. So I think I told I put my stop up here, and then we went down here, and then, like I said, we just let it fall. Boom, instantly. Like I said, watch it came back twice. Look how it respects the fair value, the inverted fair value gap. Start using inverted fair value gaps. Don't just use regular fair value gaps. Look how it disrespected it. And then boom, we drop. And like I said, y'all know the day we just kind of just kept dropping. So I took a little bit off. I took a little bit off like midway. I did take a little bit off like midway. And then I just left one runner on, and I pretty much went to, because if the 4 hours right here. So I did take a runner off. That I did do. I did take a runner off. But I'm trying to remember. Boom, boom, boom. But pretty much, I think I stopped it somewhere around in this area though. But pretty much, yeah. And that's pretty much what happened. But that was today's trade. But really, with today's trade, bro, look at your fair value gaps. And the live trade is in my last video. So if y'all want to see the live trade, go to my last video and you can see exactly where I put my stops and things of that nature. But look right here. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful day actually. We come to the 15. We could have took a trade right here. All right. Boom. What did I always tell you guys? The market will always give you another chance to come back. So boom, we go down to a lower time frame. The lower time frame, we see what's going on. Boom, we're inverting fair value gaps. Not only do we invert a fair value gap on the 3-minute, but we also inverted a fair value gap on the 5-minute. That's even better. That's a higher time frame fair value gap. Boom. Not only do we invert fair value gaps, we come out and take this liquidity, then we come back into this gap twice. So it gave you 2 chances to enter. It gave you 2 times. The big money said, hey, look, we're doing this. We're letting you know something. Boom. And we dropped down damn near all day. Now, of course, like you left a runner on, you kept going down. You could have got it in, you know what I'm saying? But then, like I said, it came back up at like, this was like at 1 o'clock. It did come back up. But look, we were out by then. But yeah, bro, like This is beautiful price action. So study your inverted fair value gaps. Study discount. Discount is so important because like all it is pretty much discount is boom. We come down here, we come back to a retracement. So now all the big money buyers buy at a discount instead of because most people would buy down here, buy down here. Now they got stopped out, right? So boom, we buy at a discount. We take down. Because what did we do? We took buy side because what this is the science behind it, right? Boom. Right here you got buy side liquidity. Okay. Most people come here. Okay. Well, let's go short. Let's go short. Boom, 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 boom. Their stops are probably right above here, right? Liquid right above here. This is where liquidity would be. All right, stops above here. We're gonna go short. We're going short. We're going short. Do 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 do. Oops, come up and take it. Right. Okay, okay, okay. We're going long. We're going long. We're going long. Do 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 do. Takes them out again. And then what happens? Boom, 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 boom. All right, we're going. So like somebody would be like, oh, we're going long. We're going long. We're going long. Let's put our stops right under here. And then boom, boom, they come out and take this liquidity. Boom, 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 boom. And then like I said, shorts. And then we run all the way down. So like that's the reason you use discount because like pretty much when you're using discount, you're playing with the market. That's all you're doing is playing with the market. You come like I said, they came up here, discount, took out liquidity, grabbed some money, came back down, took out all the stops right here. That's why we took off that way. Took off the way we did this morning. So yeah, it was just a beautiful day, beautiful setup. Love y'all, peace, and like I said, we go on our road to getting funded again, and then getting on the and it's not on the road to getting funded. It's on the road to a payout now. Let's get to it. Love y'all, peace.